What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to more Dead by Daylight, and we are back. We are finally back. I took a couple days off because I had to attend a wedding, and I also had a anime convention to go right after that for a couple days. So that's done. We are back, ready to get back on the grind. So hopefully, guys, do look forward to these next couple of videos coming up, because there's a lot of information going on around when it comes to the new chapter, Project W, which is basically Resident Evil Part 2 chapter, right? But anyway, let's get started, guys. Let's go. Alright, so I did have to move my camera right here so we can read this properly, and thank you DVD Leaks for providing this information. Guys, check them out for everything Dead by Daylight, leaks, news, everything. Check them out. I'll go ahead and leave a link down description below to this post. So if you guys want to check it out for yourself, go ahead and do so, especially since this does contain some information regarding the survivors. We're not going to cover that in this video. We're just going to cover Wesker, the perks, the power, all that stuff, okay? But anyway, DVD Leaks had this to say: Albert Wesker, Ada Wong, and Rebecca Chambers biography, perks, and Wesker power. Albert Wesker's endgame name is the Mastermind. Survivors' perks are not finalized as of yet, therefore I can't share. Anyway, they did post right here. Let's go ahead and check it out. The Mastermind. Albert Wesker was a high-ranking official in the Umbrella Corporation. While he made great strides with Umbrella, his ambition drove him to betray the corporation. Believing himself the best test subject, he exposed himself to the prototype virus. Now with superhuman strength, Wesker faked his death and went underground with a new plan: expose the world to Ouroboros, a biological weapon that would eliminate the weak and leave only the strong. Wesker began to put his plan into action in Africa, but was confronted by members of the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance at a hangar stocked with missiles carrying Ouroboros. Determined to be at the vanguard of evolution, he once again made himself a test subject. Exposing himself to the Ouroboros, he began to evolve in ways he could have never imagined. But as he felt his cells change, a strange black fog seeped into the hangar and filled his vision. When the fog finally dissipated, he found himself in another world surrounded by lesser beings that deserved to be put out of their misery. Albert Wesker is a brilliant and ruthless mastermind infused with the power of Ouroboros. His personal perks, Superior Anatomy, Awakened Awareness, and Terminus, allow you to vault faster, see other survivors' auras while carrying one, and cause survivors to be permanently broken when the exit gates are powered. So right here it does give you the description of the perks, so we're going to go ahead and go over that. Superior Anatomy. Decades of research have culminated in you something faster, stronger, and more dangerous than any human. When a survivor performs a fast vault within 8 meters of you, this perk activates. Your normal vault speed is increased by 30, 35, 40% for 3 seconds. This perk deactivates after vaulting a window. This perk has a 30-second cooldown. That one's kind of weird, I'll be honest. It's kind of like a bamboozle, right? Anyway, second perk right here is Awakened Awareness. Your genes have been altered to heighten your senses in intense situations. When carrying a survivor, you can see the aura of other survivors within 16, 18, 20 meters of your position. Auras revealed that way stay visible for 2 seconds after you stop carrying the survivor. And the last perk is Terminus. You are a brilliant tactician who prepares for every eventuality. When exit gates are powered, this perk activates. Injured, downed, and hooked survivors are inflicted with a broken status effect until exit gates are opened. When exit gates are open, survivors will stay broken for an additional 20, 25, 30 seconds. Pretty cool. So now that we went over the character description, the perks, and what they do, we're going to go ahead and check out what everyone wants to know. What exactly is Albert Wesker going to be doing? What is this power going to be all about? Let's go ahead and check it out. They have it right here. They have this to say: First Aid Spray, a medication that helps reverse the effects of Ouroboros infection. Limited items are consumed by the entity at the trial's end. Okay. I'm totally gonna mispronounce this. Virulent, bound. The Mastermind can barrel forward, infecting survivors with the Ouroboros virus or leaping over obstacles. Press and hold the power button to charge a bound attack. While charging, the mastermind moves slightly slower as he prepares for a strike. When charged, press the attack button to bound. If the mastermind hits a survivor, that survivor becomes infected or furthers their infection. Should the mastermind crash into something during this bound, he will slam the survivor, causing damage. If not, the survivor is thrown, losing a health state if they are thrown into any solid object. I can't wait to see how that's exactly going to be working out. Oh, I can't read this. I can't read this part. Something bound hits a dropped pallet or vault location. The mastermind vaults over the obstacle. Okay. Special effect, Ouroboros infection. Upon being hit by a virulent bound, survivors become infected. While infected, the survivor suffers from the hindered effect and the infection builds over time. When fully infected, the effect becomes even more pronounced. If a virulent bound hits a survivor and they are fully infected, the mastermind will automatically carry them. Okay, this is just getting more and more interesting the more I read. Last thing they have this to say. Special interaction first aid spray. At the beginning of each trial, several supply crates spawn. Each contains a first aid spray. When infected, a survivor can use the first aid spray on themselves or another, removing the infection. Each first aid spray has a set number of charges. So when it comes to the last part, it really does remind me whenever going up against the Nemesis, whenever you get infected by the T-virus, you go to a crate, get the vaccine, and get rid of the T-virus, right? It's kind of the same thing here, except that's a first aid spray. You get infected by the Ouroboros infection, and the first aid spray just cleanses it, right? It's kind of the same thing. But that pretty much does it when it comes to the Project W new killer Albert Wesker, right? When it comes to the perks, when it comes to the power, all that good stuff, let me know what you think. Is it good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think they should go in a different direction? Let me know down in the comments. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Definitely does help a lot. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see any DVD action live. I'm going to be back on the streaming schedule every single day. So make sure you come out. We'll have some fun. And I'll see you guys next video, Maker, right? Later.